year here, and I came from a public school volleyball teams, coaching and all that stuff, and I can honestly say this has been my best year, my favorite year. Everybody's asked me all the time, do I like it, did I still like it, and all that stuff, and I could just, what Kim said earlier was that this is a family setting all the way from 5th through senior high. So I'm blessed, and I was very thankful for Coach Kim for giving me this chance. And first of all, I want to thank my team mom, who was absolutely phenomenal, Miss Diane. I warned her after the first meeting that I will bug my team mom to death and lean on her tremendously to basically send everything and then resend everything, because I either forget to add something or I change my mind, which the parents who are on my team know. I changed my mind quite a bit. So anyway, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It made my job a lot easier. And I also want to thank Coach Rick for volunteering his time with our girls. He really helped me out a lot, just coaching and helping run practices when I was not able to make it until a little later. And also for Coach Reese for answering every single question I had about procedures and policy, and are we allowed to do this? What do we do next? What's going on? So she was very patient with me, so thank you. And also assisting and sitting on the bench with me and helping to assist the girls. And then Coach Brooke also, who left, I guess. She had to step out, so she also assisted, and I do appreciate her also. I wanted to make sure that I let y'all know that too. These girls were phenomenal. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. These girls were phenomenal. I truly, and I'm gonna get yelled at in a minute, probably to say hurry up, but you parents should be very, very proud of your girls. There was no drama. They all seemed to get along. If they didn't, they hit it very well. Of course, I did threaten them that once we're on the court, we are a family and a team, there will be no drama. And there wasn't. But they seemed to get along very well. So parents, you raised some great kids. When we were in our huddles, I would ask who wanted to lead prayer, and at least 3 or 4 would volunteer to want to lead a team prayer. And they were always encouraging each other on the court and everything. So I thank you for trusting me with them. And I look forward to next year, who's going to be with me next year, and the girls that are moving up, I'm already excited about what next year is going to hold. The knuckleheads that were on my team, I guess, okay. Okay. First one is Sophia Ochoa. And I'm sorry, I never called them by their last names, so I never learned the last names. So if I hose the last names, I do apologize. I'm still learning some first names on a couple of them. Next one is Riley Palmatier. Jenna Alicia, 8th grade. Sophie was in 6th, one of my 6th graders, right? And Riley was also one of my 6th graders this year who stepped up and played real well. And then Jenna's my 8th grader. Gracie Balcom, he was also an 8th grader, moving up to varsity. Here we hope. Madison De Leon. And Maddie is also an 8th grader. Sage Medeiros, also an 8th grader. Dallas Pappy, 7th grader. I think I finally learned this individuals named by the last game of the season, or at least when we had 8th grade recognition. Kyra Paris. Faye Redrick. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyra is in 8th grade also. Sorry, Grandma. Faye's in 7th grade. Sarah Reese, another one of my 8th graders. Ella Ryan, 7th grade. The girl who had a smile on her face all the time. Sailor Spears, 8th grade. That's not me. I take back my thank you, Grandma. Raina Williamson. She's also one of my 8th graders. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got see a question I had to ask, and Jen answered. Coach Reese answered my question before. I did things a little differently. I looked at practice, the way they practiced, along with the games. I just didn't consider it just games, game situations. Attitudes in practice, how they practiced when we did certain drills, especially the monotonous drills that were so much fun. And attitudes and all that stuff. And I did confer with the assistants and everything about who we should pick, but I did make the overall decisions. And again, I based a lot of practice and games, especially my defensive player. Mostly in practice, I could rely on her to make, especially when we did the 2100 drills. Or 2200. Actually, we never made it to 200, did we? So 20, whatever we made it to drills. But I could always count on her to at least get the pass to where it needed to be. Even in games, she did a lot of serve receiving, and I could just always rely on her to get the pass up to where we could attack the ball. So my defensive player of the year is Riley Palmentier. My offensive player of the year, I could basically 99.9% of the time count on her to get the serve in when I needed the serve in. And I always picked on her all the time, but she stepped up and was always encouraging the players. In practice, she would do these drills, even when Coach Rick makes her do the same drill over and over and over again. Always had a smile on her face. Always encouraging, and basically the offense ran through her, and my opinion is that if it wasn't really for her, we really wouldn't have had much of an offense, especially when we had to do certain substitutions and had to do a different offense. I could say, okay, we're doing this, and she was able to pick it up and really didn't break the flow. So my offensive player is Sailor Spears. My most improved player, I'm going to kind of give this away a little bit, but at the beginning of the season, I emailed certain girls saying, congratulations, you made it on the team. However, I cannot guarantee you much playing time. And I said, I will honor your decision if you do not want to be on the team or don't want to play or practice and all that stuff. But in fact, all 3 of them said, no, we want to play, be on the team. And all 3 of them did improve over the season and everything. I overheard one of the coaches talk to her and really complimented her on how much she improved, especially for never playing the game. And always had a smile on her face, even when she wasn't feeling good and all that stuff. And pretty much the coaches agreed to this. but Madison De Leon is my number. At the beginning of the season, I approached several girls on the team, and I said, I am most hardest on your position. I expect a lot from you. And I said, I expect you to be a leader, and on and off the court. And just, I expect many, many things. And once I announce her name, you can ask her how hard I was on her. But my most valuable player is Sarah Reese. Okay, and I was ordered to go ahead and run the video for the varsity team. Oh, y'all can sit down.